animal-based rennet. So if you're not about that, I'll need this one. Now, next. Once you put the rennet in, you throw the herbs through the mix, and then the knives in the barrel start to turn around, and the double wall will heat up to 29 degrees Celsius, which is 80 in Fahrenheit. 80. After half an hour, you have a thick and yogurt-like substance which we put into molds. These ones. They exist out of 3 parts. The top part pushes the thick milk-ish substance down. The middle strains it from the water that's still left inside of it, or well, the fluid. And the bottom makes sure that it dribbles into a bucket where we gather it, and this is what we call whey. This is the watery substance left from milk making. It's a rest product, and it's very, very, very good for your body, filled with proteins. So a lot of farmers, small-scale farmers, give it back to their cows to drink. They like that a lot. But a lot of big-scale ones, which have too much, they will sell it to protein companies to make either protein bars, drinks, or protein powder from it. So whenever you see one of those guys in the gym chugging the powder, that's this. That's cheese. You're the first group to actually laugh at that. I've been telling that for like 6 months. Finally! Alright. Now I lost where I was going. It's fine. Okay, 4 hours. The cheese stays in the presses for 4 hours. After they get out, it's a white, soft, mild, no taste flavored little disc, which we then put into a salt bath for 2 hours. And once it gets out of that, the longer it ripes, the saltier it will become. Because the longer a cheese ripes, the more fluids that will dry out and the more salt that will stay behind. So the older, the saltier. We can remember that, right?
Yes.
Good. Now we're going to need a protection layer, which we put on there with fluid plastic, also known as paraffin. The fluid plastic has the same consistency as molten white chocolate. So you put it on with a sponge on one half, you wait a day until it hardens, turn it around to the other half, and then you have a closed-off food product which you can ship all around the world. You can drop it and it's safe for bacteria. It can now start to ripen from 6 weeks to 6 months, a year, and 2 years. 6 weeks/6 months, you have a young cheese, mild from taste, light from color, very soft, so you can still go like this, and it will jump back up. But after about a year to 2 years, you get a very old cheese. So this one's known to be a 2-year-old Eden, also we call it the Northwestern, and you go like this. And you can bowl with it, juggle with it, smash in the head of your husband if he's not listening. Personally, I like to use it on my tourists. But they don't really come back after that. And you seem like fun because you laughed at one of my jokes. So how about I don't hit you and then you come back next year? Awesome. Yeah, good. Okay. If you cut this cheese open, it takes a lot of power. And you cut through it, through the middle, and then you have a dark yellow, very crumbly. We call it brokkelkaas, which means breaking off, because there's no fluids left inside of it. It's cork dry, very strong taste, lovely. We use it on like cheese planks, cutlery planks with like the snacks and stuff. And that's where it's mostly used for. Don't put it on your sandwich, because it will be very crunchy. Yeah. Now, you can get different flavors from riping, but also from using herbs. So my personal favorite would be a stinging nettle cheese, which is made from the stinging nettle plant. Grows on the side of the road. If you touch it, it burns. Easy. We boiled the plant, put it into the cheese, so the cheese doesn't sting. You will be lucky, you'll be happy to know that, because we have it for taste, so you can safely eat it. And it's very good for your skin, your hair, and your blood. That's why I look so good. And they say it keeps you young forever, and I couldn't tell if it works, but I am about like 200 years old. That's a really bad joke, I know, but I'm keeping it in. right? That's why you all came near Amsterdam. It's made from the marijuana plant, yes, but it's made from the seeds of the male marijuana plant, not the leaves, which is why it's called hemp. Can't get you high. Let's do a collective. Very good for your blood. It's very healthy. It tastes a bit like a walnut. So you should try it, and it's safe. So don't worry. And you can give it to children. Now, though I could make really bad cheese jokes for about a week because the French invented like 365 types, and I don't have time for that. One for every day of the year. So I'm moving on to something else. One sec. Yes. What are these called?
Cheese slicer, cheese slicer.
Slicer, grater, whatever you like. Yes. These are European versions. I know that in America you've got like a big block, and sometimes I get someone from California who's like, I've never seen those in my life. Well, that's true. These are European cheese slicers, and now you're gonna guess. I've already narrowed it down for you, so you're lucky. If someone says Australia, I won't be happy. What country invented the cheese slicers?
That's right.
Come on. Open your ears. No.
Australia.
I swear to God. The joke's been made 3 times already. Not the Netherlands. Holland's not a country, but like a province. Not the French.
Antarctica.
Not the Swiss.
German.
Italian.
Almost. I heard Danish, but no, it's Norway and Sweden. So it is a Scandinavian country, but Norway and Sweden. And they were fighting about who did it, and we came in at the right time and we stole the idea. So just like the tulips, the Dutch invented the cheese graters because we stole it from the Turkish king. The more you know. And just like the English, we stole it. It's my best joke ever. Yes. I have an excellence in England, I can make this joke. Now, this one is for, this one's for old cheese, because young cheese sticks to the blade, and old cheese tends to break off. So you've got a big platter, so that you get a nice even slice, and it doesn't break, which is handy. This one's for young cheese. Never forget this. This one is for young cheese, 6 weeks to 6 months old. Why? Because that cheese is very sticky, and now it doesn't stick to the blade. You get a nice, even, thick slice. The more you know. Never forget it. Everybody does it wrong. Even the Dutch do it wrong. I'm just bettering the world, one story at a time. Don't forget it. This one for grated cheese, for your pizza, your lasagna, your parmesan. And if you're like me and you don't like to share, and there's people around, then you can just go like this. Wait, I have to. That's all you're getting. And the ones who laughed at that joke, I am the one to give you cheese later. Okay, now, we're going towards the shoes, because this is all I can tell you about cheese. This is where it ends. I'm going to bow, you're going to applaud, and then we're going to the clogs. Yeah, alright? 1, 2, 3.